What would happen if a nuclear war broke out today? This question is no longer hypothetical, thanks to a recent statement by Russian President Vladimir Putin. He has issued a dire warning, suggesting that if the West were to send troops to Ukraine, it could potentially lead to a nuclear war. Now, this statement might appear alarming, but it's crucial to dissect the intentions behind it. You see, Russia's military prowess is currently facing a significant challenge, especially in Ukraine. Recent reports suggest that Moscow's assumption of an invincible interior has been shaken by drone strikes, allegedly launched by Ukraine. This has exposed a chink in Russia's armor, with malfunctioning machinery and intercepted missiles painting a picture of a weakening military power. So is Putin's warning merely a bluff, or does it carry weight? It's hard to say, but it's worth noting that the threat of nuclear escalation has been raised before, even by former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev. Yet Putin has consistently emphasized that Russia would not instigate nuclear warfare unprovoked. Therefore, Putin's statement could be seen as a strategic move designed to deter Western intervention while Russia grapples with its military challenges. So Putin's statement is not just a simple warning, but a complex strategic move. How has the world reacted to Putin's nuclear war threat? The response has been one of both concern and caution. Global leaders have been vocal in their disapproval of Russia's potential resort to nuclear warfare, maintaining a firm stance against such drastic measures. This collective pressure, however, is not without its complexities. As Ukraine's military successes continue to mount, peace talks with Russia have become increasingly challenging. The West finds itself in a predicament, caught between supporting Ukraine's right to defend itself and the fear of provoking Russia into a nuclear conflict. It's a diplomatic high-wire act, with global security hanging in the balance. The world's reaction, while unified against the threat of nuclear war, is also marked by an undercurrent of apprehension. This unease is embodied in the words of former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev, who warned of the real possibility of nuclear conflict should Russia face defeat in Ukraine. His comments reflect a wider concern over Russia's struggling military campaign and the lengths to which the nation might go to avoid a perceived loss of power. In the face of these threats, the global community has been forced to reckon with the harsh reality of a nuclear-armed Russia. The world watches, waits, and works to navigate this precarious situation, striving to maintain peace and stability while standing firm against the prospect of nuclear warfare. As the situation continues to unfold, the world remains vigilant, aware of the high stakes and the potential for escalation. The focus is on finding diplomatic solutions, on nurturing dialogues that can lead to peaceful resolutions. But the threat of nuclear conflict looms large, casting a long shadow over these efforts. The world is walking on eggshells, balancing the need for action with the fear of sparking a nuclear conflict. What does Putin's threat of nuclear war mean for Ukraine? A question that has been echoing across borders, as the world watches on with bated breath. The stakes are high for Ukraine, caught in the crossfire of a geopolitical standoff. Ukraine's military strength has been on the rise. Alleged drone strikes deep within Russia's territory have sent shockwaves across the region, challenging Russia's presumption of an unassailable interior. This bold move not only signals Ukraine's growing military capabilities but also exposes the chinks in Russia's armor. Despite the looming threat of nuclear conflict, Ukraine doesn't seem to be backing down. Instead, they continue to resist, pushing back against Russia's military might. The very threat intended to instill fear and compliance appears to have fueled Ukraine's resilience and determination. Reports suggest that Ukraine's military success is complicating peace talks with Russia, presenting a conundrum for the West. But for Ukraine, it's a testament to their strength and resolve in the face of adversity. Ukraine, under the shadow of a nuclear threat, continues to resist and grow stronger. Their spirit remains unbroken, their resolve unwavering. Amid the tumult, Ukraine emerges as a beacon of defiance, a symbol of resilience. So, where does this leave us? The geopolitical chessboard is in constant flux. Putin's stark warning about the potential for nuclear conflict if the West continues to support Ukraine is a statement that cannot be taken lightly. It reveals a possible strategic move to stoke fear and exert dominance, but it also underscores the precariousness of Russia's position. Around the globe, nations are responding with a mix of caution and defiance. The world powers are in a catch-22 situation, balancing the need to stand against aggression while avoiding a catastrophic escalation. And then there's Ukraine, the nation in the eye of the storm. The impact on Ukraine is profound and multidimensional, ranging from the immediate threats to its sovereignty and the safety of its citizens to the potential long-term geopolitical implications. The fluidity of the situation adds layers of complexity and uncertainty. Every move, every statement, every response could tip the balance in unpredictable ways. As the world watches and waits, one thing is certain: the stakes have never been higher.